guys, I hope you're well. Welcome back to my channel. I've been so sick with an ear infection, a bit of flu as well. This is one of the saddest videos I've ever had to make regarding my finances, as I have to now unstuff the money here and the money here, mainly because I have a financial emergency and I don't have a choice. So it's either I use the money that I've saved up or I have to get into debt, and obviously we will do anything and everything to make sure that we don't get into debt. I'm not even going to show my face because I'm that disappointed. So I'm just going to do like a count with you guys, and we're basically starting from scratch. I'm not too sure when we'll start this journey again. I'm hoping for December, but let's see how that goes. But obviously I do have priorities, even though I've got an emergency like my son's school stuff. That's very important, so that needs to happen whether or not I like it. This obviously had its own purpose, which I can start at any time, had no time frame. But with regards to my son's school stuff, that's something I need to try and focus on. So let's unstuff and let's see how much we have. I'll start with this binder, mainly because there's no coins in here, so the money is easier to count. All right, let's get into it. Hey y'all, welcome to my channel. This was a video that was very difficult for me to do. I'm sure you can also hear by the sound of my voice that I'm not even excited because this was a very difficult thing for me to do. I had been doing so well until I had a financial emergency that required that I get money from my savings or I get myself into debt. And obviously I would choose cashing out my savings over getting into debt any day. So in this video, as you can see, I went to my cash binder where I was saving, and I was basically just unstuffing the money that I had been saving so that I can use it for our household purposes, because big rough. The one thing I do love about saving is the fact that when these financial emergencies that are unexpected occur, I did have something to fall back on and didn't have to run to the closest bank or go to a neighbor and borrow money or a loan shark or anything like that. I was able to rely on myself. And as much as saving is not easy, it's difficult, but I was so glad that I didn't really have to stress or worry that much, because I was able to rely on myself, if I can put it that way. So I hope you guys see the positivity of saving, in as much as it's not easy. Also, I had actually just started my journey with cash stuffing and saving, like randomly, so hence you're not seeing thousands of rands being saved. And to be quite honest, I was not as consistent as I wanted to be in any case, but I was hoping to at least meet the targets that I had set for myself with regards to my 10 Rand savings challenge, my 20 Rand savings challenge, and all the other challenges that I had started this year. But in as much as I may not be okay right now or excited about the video itself, the one thing that I'm telling myself is that I'm going to come back bigger, better, and stronger, in a sense that I'm going to be more consistent when I start again, and I think now I see the importance of having an emergency fund, because had I started building an emergency fund as soon as I started the savings challenges, I would have only had to take money from the emergency funds, but because I kept delaying and I didn't put money into my emergency fund, I now had to go through each and every savings challenge that I had. Whereas had I saved up enough in the emergency fund, it would have been the only place I would go to, for the money itself. So this is also like a lesson to me, and now it's so clear why it's called an emergency fund, because look at me now, unstuffing all these pockets and counting all this money and trying to make ends meet, if you can put it that way. Whereas had I started by prioritizing an emergency fund, I would have just went there, took maybe 1,000 or two, and I would have been okay. But we live, we learn, we make mistakes, and that's the point of this video. I don't only want to be here on YouTube posting positive things as if life is perfect, because it's not. So I think it's important to post your fails as well, and just be realistic and don't lie to people, because remember, in as much as you share the positivity, you need to share the negativity so that someone knows what to expect, what to plan for. And when it happens to them, it's not like it's the end of the world. I know another creator also went through the same thing, and she was also very sad when it happened to her, but she's since bounced back, and I think she's been my inspiration. Shout out to Sister M. With her, she had medical bills for one of her children, and I think that's one of the things that motivated me, for me to be like, you know what, yes, it's painful. Yes, I'm gonna have to start all over, but I'm not in debt, guys. I don't owe the bank anything, in a sense that I had an emergency and now I have to go borrow 5,000 from the bank, or whatever the case may be. So yeah, I still feel very positive about saving. I still feel very excited about saving. It's just that I think maybe my mind also wasn't as right as it should have been, but this lesson came at a time where I needed to learn, and I did. And like I said, I'm gonna do better. So yeah, I hope you guys, I'm not gonna say enjoyed the video, because I didn't enjoy making it, honestly, but I hope you learned something from it, in terms of why saving is important, the kind of things that we need to prepare for. And yeah, guys, that's basically it from me. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you keep well. I hope you learned. See you in the next one.